At the moment, the menus that we provide for Meals Direct and Meals on Wheels are quite limited. And if you think about the population in Birmingham and the variety of the population in Birmingham and the variety of different tastes, we need to ensure that any Meals Direct or any meals that go into people's houses are suitable for them and the sort of menus that people would want. So you might want an Afro-Caribbean menu, you might want a Chinese menu, you might want a Polish menu with sausages, you might be of Scottish extraction and you might want a Scottish menu, which could be haggis or white pudding or mashed potatoes. So it's looking at people's tastes and looking at the sort of meals that people want and making sure that somebody is supplying them. There's been an awful lot of consultation around the city. We've consulted with older people's forums, we've had consultation events at the carers centres, we've consulted with the constituency committees where members of the public are present, and we've done a terrific amount of consultation. Also, we've done consultation by post, so users of our services already and their carers have had a brochure and they've been asked to reply to the questions that are asked there and to tell us about any issues that they've got. Interestingly, at one of the carers centre the other day, an issue was raised by an elderly lady's daughter which we hadn't thought about. So that was a really interesting issue about the key safes that her mum's got by the front door and how we take account of that. We then asked that particular lady to be part of a group of people who are going to be looking at the tenders that we put out and to make sure that we got everything in the tenders for the new suppliers. Many people are concerned. They're not just concerned about the changes, but they are concerned about safeguarding and safety. So they're concerned that anyone who's delivering a meal will be CRB checked. They will be working for a reputable organisation who again will keep checks on them. And also they're concerned about safeguarding issues in terms of what happens if the person isn't in, what happens if the delivery person is concerned. You know, the elderly person at the door looks a bit confused, hasn't put their shoes on, which they normally do, is still in a nightie and dressing gown. Who do they contact? So they're worried that the service will not just be different food and will not just be a greater variety of food, but they're concerned that the sort of services that the meals deliverers give at the moment, that will continue and the service will be as good as, if not better than it is now. They don't want a service that will deteriorate and they want the people going to the door to be aware of a number of issues, particularly the safeguarding issues. The city has changed considerably over the years and it's certainly changed since meals were delivered on wheels and in prams and on foot. The people in the city have certainly changed. We are a very, very diverse city now with a diverse population and with a population whose needs and wants are quite different from what they were in 1946.